Shalom Akal Yabalakal Bashaman Bahasham Hamashiach Yahushua, giving all praises to the Abanawa Yahweh Bahasham Hamashiach Yahushua. I just want to bring this script out for the day, because I noticed that it's an issue, whether it be dealing with family, your significant other, mainly family, friends, and your significant other. It can have effects on other levels, but that's the main thing. And the scripture is it's Jeremiah 2:33. It says, "Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways." And the thing is, we cannot trim our way to seek love. We cannot trim the way in which the Most High has told us to walk, the way that He gave us, because we want to please somebody. We oftentimes we'll try to maybe you go to a gathering, but you say you're not going to be involved in it, but you'll go to a birthday party, but say you're not going to just not involve yourself in it, or you'll go around some things that's unlawful, but just say that you're not going to be involved in it. You're just going to be supportive, or whatever the reason may be. You know what I'm saying? It's just going off if we sit here and act like we want to brush something under the rug or look over it because of it's dealing with a person that we might care about. Let's see if I can find this scripture really quick. Book of Sirach. I'll get this real quick. It's Sirach in the Apocrypha chapter 10 verse 19. It say, "They that fear Yahweh are a sure seed, and they that love Him an honorable plant. They that regard Him not, they that regard not the law are a dishonorable seed. They that transgress the commands are a deceivable seed." And we don't want to be deceivable. We don't want to deceive ourselves by thinking that it's okay to do something when it's going against the law. And we don't want to deceive other people by we're teaching what we teach, but then at the same time we'll go and try to show support to somebody because we don't want them to feel a certain way with us. And this is like a lot with immediate family, and your could be your significant other or whatever, because I've heard that a lot of men have fell out of the truth just to please their woman. They have actually left the truth. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta be real careful with that, and not trying to please people more than the Most High. Not trying to worry about pleasing humans more than we want to please the Most High, because at the end of the day it says no man can save you. And is it really worth gaining a wife or a husband and losing the gifts that the Most High has in place for us? And I would say not, because in Job, everything was taken, the book of Job, everything was taken away from him. but the Most High gave him tenfold, and it might not be that same person, but the Most High will replace that love, that emptiness that you feel if you have to let somebody go in order to walk after the Most High, in order not to trim your way and not be deceivable to your people because you want to sit up here and pretty much act like it's okay and be supportive of something that you know is off. The scriptures say, learn not the way of the heathen. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to learn these ways of the heathen. We're not supposed to celebrate birthdays. We're not supposed to even go around things that got to do with birthdays, because that's you showing that you're supporting that by you just being there and not speaking against it. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be very mindful, because your actions speak louder than words, as they say. If you saying you believe this, you believe that, but still you going and you indulging in the things you say you don't believe in, then I mean it's pretty much like you being a hypocrite. I was looking for this one scripture that talks about how not speaking on something is us showing that we're ashamed of the Most High by not speaking against those things that are going against the Most High, that we're actually showing that we're ashamed of him by being around these things and not speaking on them. Well, I can't find it, but you know, like it tells you, 1 John 3 and 4, whoever transgressed the law sin, for sin is transgression of the law. So, like that too, if we're going against the Most High by not speaking, or here we go, by not telling our brother, you know what I'm saying? By not telling our brothers where they're going off, that's actually leaving them in sin and killing them. You know what I'm saying? So you committing murder, like honestly, by not letting your brothers and sisters know when they going off, because you know better and you're not saving them. You know, you're not speaking up to save them. So, you know, pretty much I just wanted to go into that. I really just wanted to bring that one scripture out. Don't trim your way for love. Don't trim your way. Don't not speak on something because you care about somebody and you don't want to offend nobody. You know what I'm saying? And we have to speak on these things, you know, and say after the second and third ammunition reject. So if they don't listen, they don't have to. But at the same time, don't put yourself in a position where you have to be around those things that you don't want to that are against the law. Because like if you're at work or something, yeah, you have no choice, but you do have a choice. You can remove yourself from the area where people are doing things, you know what I'm saying, that you know are against the Most High. But when it comes to family and everything like that, you can't trim your way for love. You can't trim your way by going to events that are against, like Christmas things and birthdays and things like that, when you know it's against the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And just speaking on what it's talking about in one big thing, you know, that I've had to deal with people, like polygamy. Like it speaks on polygamy in the Bible. That is not against the law says, where there is no law, there is no sin. So it is not a sin to be involved in polygamy. You know what I'm saying? But it is a sin to hate your brother. It is a sin, you know what I'm saying, to kill and all this. You know what I'm saying? And people, they throw their different opinions out there about polygamy, but you can't show me a scripture where it says polygamy is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or even as far as the marriage thing goes, you can't show me a scripture where it says you absolutely have to have you have to go, well, you can't show me something where it says you're not married until you go and sign a paper, or until you go and go in front of all these people. Like, you're married before that, you know what I'm saying? But everybody want to involve, just like the pagans want to put their own little spin and put things from these societies and these other nations into our heritage and doctrine. You know what I'm saying? And you can't do that. Like, you can't mix things in this. It is what the Most High said it is, and that's all that it is. You know what I'm saying? But real talk, don't trim your way for love. If people can't get with what you doing according to the Most High, then you don't need to mess with them. And I'm gonna say it like just how it is. I don't care who it is. Like, if people don't want, like, if they want to try to stop you from being the way the Most High wants you to be, or they don't want to deal with you because you're doing what the Most High wants, so be it. You know what I'm saying? Let them go about their business. Like, that's real talk, man. That's how I feel about the situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I've been in that situation where I've allowed my way to be trimmed for love, and it's not going down. It's like, it's not happening. Like, anybody that is in my circle, that is in my life, if you have a problem with the way that I'm doing things according to the way the Most High told me to do them, you out of here. I don't care who you is. Like, straight up, I'm not finna let nobody no more stop me from doing nothing that the Most High want me to do, interfere with me doing what the Most High want me to do. Because at the end of the day, this is what this life is all about. This is why we are here, to do what the Most High wants us to do. You know what I'm saying? Once we get in this truth, once we start on this, walking this path, it's not up to you no more. You understand? The Most High is the one. Man's goings is of the Lord. You understand? So you have to do what the Most High wants you to do. You know what I'm saying? When you feel Him nudging you and moving you to move a certain way, you supposed to move that way. Because the Most High talks to us. It may not be verbally, but He does talk to us. He talks to us through these scriptures, through the prophets of old, through the prophets of new. He talks to us through the Spirit. You know what I'm saying? But you just got to have your ear open and listen so you can hear when He's talking to you and what He's saying. But, you know, that's it I want to say. For that, don't trim your way for nobody, man. Shalom.